and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Seahawks and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Play action. It's Fields. That is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 15 carries, 69 yards.
There were some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Here's Walker.
Oh, a good move at the 5. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here are the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
One of the Panthers' big off-season acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. Well, this defense for the Seahawks much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 41.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Go.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And the stop here will come at the 48-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Fields.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Finding Walker complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Shaq Thompson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they come up now 2nd and goal.
To throw is Fields. He completes this to Walker.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And he finds Lofton in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 23-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
He's got a full head of steam.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Fields now to throw.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields. He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
They go play action. Young. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Young to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Returnable for Lockett. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again.
On 2nd and 10, Fields will get that to Charbonnet.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Fields.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st down, Fields.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there.
And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I've got to give them a ton of credit here, because they're just refusing to give that other sideline any kind of hope. That safety not only kills the drive, but adds to a big early lead. In the way that this one's going, I would expect that lead to continue to grow in the ensuing possessions.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Miles Sanders, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, this could start getting a little more interesting.
Second down and 4.
Second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Ready?
Now here's Young. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Third and short yardage, Young.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Now Young. Open man once again, it's Thielen. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Edmonds is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders.
And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Meanwhile, Fields' throw into the hands of Lockett.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Returning right back to Lockett.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Fields out right to Smith-Njigba.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Off play action, Fields. And he is caught. He will have the first down and a bit more. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, was 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Here is Young. Throw left side on target to Thielen. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Young. And that is incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away as we just saw there.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Fields on first down. Throw out wide to Walker.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
On first and 10, here's Fields. Smith and Jigba with a grab.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Fields now to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Walker now on first and 10.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Here we go.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10. Metcalf motions left. Toss left side for Walker.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to said,
touchdown, Seahawks! Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Panthers.
Sanders toss left side. Good footwork at the 30. And he's got it down to the 28. And now they're in the hurry-up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, Young. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Running left is Walker.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Back to Walker on 1st down. He'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40.
To throw is Fields.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's Fields.
This is caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks add 6 to their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 24. That time a 9-play drive.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw, Young. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Young on third down. And he's going to go down again. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now it's Lockett.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.